Hey guys, as you can see, I'm walking. It is 64 degrees out, which is amazing. There's a bit of a cool breeze. I decided to take you with me. This thing has a phenomenal microphone, so I didn't need to use my other microphone. My friend came over last night. She's going to take those 2 air conditioners, so my cousin doesn't have to worry about it. And a bunch of people apparently wanted them on the Free Cycle page, but I didn't see any posts. That's why I gave it to my friend. And I went back and there were about a dozen. So I had to tell him I'm so sorry. Have you guys seen the Morgan and Morgan commercial where the woman's talking about how quickly her case was written up? Except that she said roten. That is not even remotely a word. I'm sorry, but why would you ever put that in a script? Are you trying to make her sound dumb? Are you trying to make her sound less than? I wouldn't read that in a script. I'm sorry. I would find it insulting to my intelligence, quite frankly. Well, there is one piece of wrestling news. Alexa Bliss is going to be out for a while. She's having surgery on her face. She has skin cancer, which is very common, although she's young. Her 30s, maybe? Like late 20s, early 30s? That's young, but not unusual. Hopefully, well, first of all, hopefully it's a very small area and they can take it without any serious damage. I mean, that sucks. It sucks anyway. Generally they use Mohs surgery, but so it would be interesting. The most common place for it, the nose and around the eyes, when it's on the face, generally. So, and I'm sure her doctor is thinking, okay, this is a beautiful young woman, and that is how she makes her money. So, I mean, let's face it, it is. And she is. So, I'm sure that it's not going to be terribly destructive, because I'm sure they caught it early. And whatever scars she has, I'm sure makeup can cover. No, makeup's waterproof. I was going to say you sweat it off, but you really don't, because it's waterproof for the most part. That's why you need a makeup wipe to take it off. You know, I was always taught that makeup doesn't make you prettier. It just enhances what you have, which is true. Oh, there's my friend, and one of two of his dogs. Oh. Being a beagle, are ya? Nose down to the ground. I said, being a beagle, are ya? Nose down to the ground.
Oh yeah, how are you doing?
Good. Going out with Stephanie next Wednesday.
I just saw her pick up trash on the edge of the road.
Oh yeah. So anyway, that was my friend Dickie. And two of his regular dogs that he works with. One's a beagle and always has his nose on the ground. That is an ambulance that I've heard out here. And that is an ambulance. Somebody commented that the ambulance came by their house with the lights on and the sirens off. And that was a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. In a rural community, they do that out of, when you're going to a thickly settled area, they do that. If there are cars around, they don't need to start blowing their sirens. They turn the sirens on when they want a car to get the hell out of their way. So, I was working with the Hales last night. So the day before half mil time to grow, Jeremy and Christian get pulled over by a rather mean, unhappy cop. Figure that one out. And he was getting over the sirens. Sheesh. I'm gonna shut up for a sec. Okay, why are the police after behind the ambulance? Usually they show up before the ambulance, but anyway. So yeah. He gets pulled over, apparently he's doing 33 in a school zone, which is a 15 zone. That's a ticket, I mean, any cars busy today. And it's not Friday. At any rate, which he did not realize, but he said, you know what, you do the crime and you do the time. He says, so I have no problem with that. Then the cop comes over with a gizmo, some kind of gadget to test his ticket. to see if his tint was too dark on his windows. Now, mind you, he's registered in Ohio, so yeah, not good. So instead of giving him the $413 ticket for the school zone violation, which you think would be more important, he gave him a $113 ticket for the tint violation. No points on the license because it's a non-moving violation. I'll go into it more when I come back. Okay, I'm back. So he charges him for the lesser offense. He tickets him for the lesser offense. Scott think he had the power to plea bargain? I mean, I'm sorry, but what the hell? I mean, that didn't make any sense at all. I don't know where I'm going from here. I'm just walking around. Whoops. That is from the accident. Well, that's big. Let's make sure I've got this on camera. Can you imagine using that at the axe mill? The inside would have been on something that made it roll. Well, you would have had to do it by hand, but you can imagine somebody cranking something that size by hand, or by foot, possibly by foot. I do enjoy Thank you. And we cross the street. Okay. Need to make an April calendar. Because I got a text this morning saying we need to have an April calendar for who's gonna, work what weekends in April at the Historical Society museum and gift shop. So and in going through the artifacts, I found something that was donated by Phyllis Normandin. I looked at the little tag in front of it and I said, Phyllis Normandin? That's the teacher I told you about that I came here on a field trip with all those years ago. So they're trying to work out a deal with the school for field trips again. Which would be great because it's a free field trip. I mean, think about it. This town is so money hungry, especially the school. It'd be great to have a free field trip, but don't even need a bus driver. You do it either right at the beginning of the school year when it's still warm, or at the end of the school year when it's warming up. You have the kids walk down. You have a program at the Historical Society. They have lunch. They bring their lunch with them. They can have lunch in our dining room where they'll probably have their program. And, make a day of it. Show them the artifacts. Make them appreciate the town. What do you guys think? I personally love the idea. I know that I've never forgotten that field trip. And I can't be the only sentimental fool that would always remember that field trip. But this is in lieu of a daily journal, by the way. I kind of journaled while we walked. You can see that everything's still dead, and you can see how low the river is. Look at that. That's insane. That river will swell come. You know, like next month. And, you know, April showers bring May flowers. Oh, that's true. Here, at least, we get a ton of rain in April. So, we'll do a little haul video of what I just got when I get home. But yeah. I think that I have to admit I'm quite surprised that WWE hasn't had any issues that have come out anyway with the fact that Charlotte Flair's husband is in AEW and she is with them and is a champion. So the fact that they gave her the title back immediately upon coming back, I would say that means I don't have a problem with it. But a lot of times that doesn't make life easier for a partner. Their partner is in the other company. AEW could care less. They have their little Forbidden Door thing, and try to explain that. Basically, it's an open invitation with Impact Wrestling. It's a handshake deal with Impact Wrestling, New Japan Strong, and they bring in independent guys. It allows, I think they have a deal with Defy too, which is a big company in the Pacific Northwest. They bring guys in, and that Impact's the big one. The fact that they go back and forth. Of course, they bought Ring of Honor, but they're keeping it very separate. And they have a specific pay-per-view called Forbidden Door, and you never know who's going to be at that. So that's why it's not out of their own possibility to see Frankie work AEW because of the deal that they have, which is how he started working in Impact in the first place, and that's why CD was in Impact for a match because of their Forbidden Door deal. Now they call it the Forbidden Door because promotions don't generally acknowledge the existence of each other. That being said, there have been times when, like during the Monday Night Wars, they acknowledged the existence of each other. They did everything they could to destroy each other. Like, because one show was live and one show was taped, they would give out the results of the other show. Not cool, guys. Because Raw was taped at the time, and Nitro was always live. So, they gave out the results of the Raw World title match, the main event. Like I said, not cool, but I think this whole Forbidden Door idea is, it harkens back to the National Wrestling Alliance when all of the territories, they weren't indies, they were territories, The difference being they were set in regions. Wrestling was regionalized. An independent is just a small promotion in a part of a state or in a state. It's not like the territories of old were like 4 states. Sometimes. For example, Crockett Promotions was the Carolinas. I think later on they absorbed the Georgia territory. And they absorbed, well, they took over Virginia. Well, they might have already had Virginia. They absorbed the Goulas territory in, what? I can't tell what's going on at the top of the hill there. Coming in from Manchester, it looks like it's blocked off. I'm going to use you guys. I still can't tell. It's still too far over, but yeah, it's blocked off. Oh. Yep, it's blocked off. What the hell? How great. Lovely. I wonder how long that's going to be blocked off for. I have to call Stephanie and let her know that she's blocked off. So anyway, I will see you for a haul video. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of this gorgeous day. Wish there was a little bit of sun. Don't mind the hair. Please subscribe. Please comment. Thank you guys. Bye bye.